Hello everyone, welcome back to Joe's World of Entertainment. Welcome to my channel. This is your first time tuning in. We are now moving on into part 4 of my 500 subscriber special, in which this time I'm going to be showing you all my Columbia TriStar DVD collections. And as you can see, I've got quite a few titles to show you here, although most of these are all just Columbia Pictures movies, except for one. And I've not gotten around to watching most of these movies yet either, but I will eventually. And I might try to find some TriStar Pictures movies on DVD in the future. In the meantime, I'll just show what I have for right now. And just like always, I'm going to show all these DVDs in alphabetical order. So let us get started. The first DVD I'm going to show y'all is The Benchwarmers with Rob Schneider, David Spade, and John Heder, from the director of Happy Gilmore and Big Daddy. Get off the bench and get into the game. I've had this DVD for quite a while. I can't remember if I've watched this movie yet or not. I think I might have watched this movie on Netflix a long time ago. It's been a while. 3 older dudes should be able to beat 9 young jocks, right? Well, they could if they wanted to. Alright, I'll go ahead and show the DVD itself. Collect these other great DVDs, which include Big Daddy, Joe Dirt, Dirty Work, Anger Management, The Animal, and Into the Blue. Alright, and here's the DVD itself. I might rewatch this movie again later on to see what I think. Up next, I've got the 1998 DVD release of Can't Hardly Wait, an event 18 years in the making. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's the future, tonight's the party. I got this at the Facebook Marketplace last month. I got it at the same time I got the 2-disc special edition DVD release of The Little Mermaid. In the history of partying, Huntington Hills High School is about to become legendary. I also have this movie on VHS. I might as well get it on DVD. This is a classic comedy. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. So here's the scene selections. And here's the DVD itself. Side A of this disc includes the widescreen version, and side B includes the full screen version on the other side. Alright. Up next, I've got Fun with Dick and Jane with Jim Carrey and Téa Leoni, giving big business a run for its money. I've had this movie for quite a while, and I did watch this movie a long time ago. I thought it was pretty funny. Kyle Osborne of WJLA TV, Washington, D.C. says, Jim Carrey is the funniest man in America. Yeah, he is pretty funny. He is pretty funny. Alright, I'm going to show the DVD itself. Here's what it looks like. It's got a profile pic of Dick and Jane, played by Jim Carrey and Téa Leoni. Alright. Up next, I have The Glass House with Lily Sobieski, Diane Lane, and Stellan Skarsgård, in which Michael Wilmington of Chicago Tribune called this movie a slick movie thriller. Be careful who you trust. I agree. I got this off eBay just last month. I did watch this movie a couple of weeks ago, and it's a pretty good thriller. Pretty good thriller. Alright. Here's the DVD itself. Side A of this disc includes the widescreen version, and side B on the other side includes the full screen version as well. Alright. Up next, I have the special edition DVD release of Go, in which Time Magazine called a 4 on the floor joyride, from the director of Swingers, Life Begins at 3 a.m. I've had this movie for quite a while. I actually did watch this movie a couple of weeks ago. It was okay. It was just a little weird and wild, actually. Entertainment Weekly called this movie a razor-sharp dark comedy, son of Pulp Fiction. And Washington Post says Go is very funny. It's okay. It's weird and wild. Let me see if I can... There we go. I'll go and show the DVD itself. There it is. Okay. Up next, I've got How Do You Know with Reese Witherspoon, Owen Wilson, Paul Rudd, and Jack Nicholson. A new comedy from writer-director James L. Brooks, in which Jake Hamilton of Fox TV Houston called this movie one of the smartest, sweetest, and downright best romantic comedies in years. Had this movie for quite a while as well. I did watch a little bit of this movie a long time ago. I never finished it though. But I'll watch this again to see what I think. Jeff Craig of 60 Second Preview says, funny, romantic, and refreshingly playful. Okay. Here's an ad from Sony introducing the 3D world created by Sony. Alright, and here's the DVD itself. Alright. Up next, I got Joe Dirt with David Spade from the producing team that brought you Deuce Bigalow and Big Daddy. He came, he cleaned, he conquered. I got this DVD from my cousin last month when he visited me, so thank you, Justin. When you guys get a chance, go check out his YouTube channel, BlueTube logo, and subscribe to his channel as well. He's got some pretty good content on his channel as well. I have not watched this movie yet, but I will eventually. Here's the DVD itself. Okay. Up next, I have Little Black Book with Brittany Murphy, Holly Hunter, Ron Livingston, and Kathy Bates. Have you ever been tempted to look inside his little black book? And Paul Clinton of CNN called this movie Best Romantic Comedy of the Year. I've had this movie for quite a while as well. I have not watched this movie yet either. Sean Edwards of Fox TV gave this movie 4 stars. Okay. Enjoy these other Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment DVDs, which include 13 Going on 30, 50 First Dates, Made in Manhattan, Spider-Man 2, Mona Lisa Smile, Something's Gotta Give, Anger Management, and Season 3 of Seinfeld. And here's the DVD itself. Alright. And speaking of Mona Lisa Smile, I happen to have it right here with Julia Roberts, Kirsten Dunst, Julia Stiles, and Maggie Gyllenhaal. They had everything. She showed them more. And David Sheehan of CBS TV called this movie the best picture of the year by far. Mona Lisa Smile will put a smile on your face, in your heart, and in your mind. I've had this for quite a while. I haven't watched it yet. Clay Smith of Access Hollywood says Mona Lisa Smile will light you up with laughter and love. Alright. If you enjoyed this DVD, we recommend these other titles, which include the special edition DVD release of My Best Friend's Wedding, America's Sweethearts, Stepmom, and Radio. And here's the DVD itself. I'll get around to watching this movie too. Up next, I have Random Hearts with Harrison Ford and Kristen Scott Thomas, a Sidney Pollack film. He'll stop at nothing to find the truth. Janet Maslin of the New York Times says Harrison Ford gives one of his best and most intense recent performances. Sorry. I've had this movie for a really long time. I have not watched this yet either. And Janet Maslin of the New York Times also says Harrison Ford and Kristen Scott Thomas are an electric pair. And here's the DVD itself. Okay. Up next, I have Saving Silverman with Jason Biggs, Steve Zahn, Jack Black, and Amanda Peet from the director of Big Daddy. This is the special R-rated version featuring racy, never-before-seen footage. 2 best friends plus 1 girlfriend equals war. I've had this movie for quite a while. I did watch this movie a long time ago. I thought it was pretty good. Kind of funny. MTV Radio called this movie hilarious. I did used to own a VHS copy of this movie, but I didn't really watch it that much anymore. I ended up donating it. Here's the scene selections. And here's the DVD itself. Alright. Next I have Stealing Harvard with Tom Green, Jason Lee, Megan Mullally, and Dennis Farina. Their intentions were honorable, their methods were criminal. I've had this movie for quite a while as well. I did watch this movie a long time ago as well. It's a pretty good movie. Alright, I'll go and show the DVD itself. This is what it looks like. Alright, up next I have the DVD release of Stuart Little, part of the Collector's Series, from the co-director of The Lion King. The Little Family Just Got Bigger. This has the full screen presentation. I've had this DVD for an extremely long time. I've had this since I was a kid. And I also have this movie on VHS. I've had the DVD longer than I've had the VHS. And it's got the same critic review as the one on VHS. As the VHS. Go ahead and show the DVD itself. Here it is. This is a classic film. Alright, up next I've got the special edition DVD release of Tears of the Sun with Bruce Willis from the director of Training Day. And Tony Toscano of Talking Pictures called this movie the best Bruce Willis action film since Die Hard. I have not watched this movie yet either. And Richard Horman of Parade Magazine Radio says Tears of the Sun is the best military thriller since Black Hawk Down. This film grabs you and won't let go. And Ebert and Roper gave this movie a 2 thumbs up. It's got a $5 mail-in rebate when you buy Tears of the Sun and Black Hawk Down Deluxe Edition. It's probably expired, as you can tell. Alright, let's put this back. And I'll show the DVD itself. There it is. Okay. Up next, I've got the unrated and uncut version of White Chicks with Sean and Marlon Wayans. They're going deep undercover. I got this at a book sale a long time ago. I did watch a little bit of this movie a long time ago on Netflix back in 2014. I actually watched most of it. I thought it was pretty funny. Unrated and uncut edition includes never before seen additional footage that is racier and funnier than versions seen in theaters. And Sean Edwards of Fox TV gave this movie 4 stars as well, and he says White Chicks is the funniest comedy of the year. Okay. There we go. Other movies on DVD include Breaking All the Rules, Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, the unrated version, Underworld, and Hellboy. It's also got a picture of Terry Crews in here. And here's the DVD itself featuring the Wayans brothers. Alright, and last but not least, I've got the special edition DVD release of You Got Served. If you want respect, you've got to take it. This is the only DVD I have that is not from Columbia Pictures. Instead, it's from Screen Gems. I have not watched this movie yet either, but I'll watch it eventually. Oh, and it's also got Steve Harvey in this movie. This should be interesting when I watch this movie, because I love watching Steve Harvey, and he's one of the best comedians of all time, especially on Family Feud. This features other great movies on DVD, which include The Medallion, Half Past Dead, National Security, Made in Manhattan, Radio, and Center Stage. On the other side, it's got a critic review from Lana Wilson Combs from Scripps Howard saying, You Got Served is a high-octane, hard-to-stay-in-your-seat movie. You Got Served, coming soon to VHS and DVD. Take it to the streets, learn the dance moves from the motion picture. It's also got a picture of Steve Harvey on the top right. Here's the DVD itself. Just give me one moment, let me fix this here. There we go. And that does it for my Columbia TriStar DVD collections. That does it for part 4 of my 500 subscriber special. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys for part 5 of my 500 subscriber special, in which I will be showing you guys my MGM and New Line Cinema VHS tapes. So be sure to tune in for that.